bit. Okay. I believe we're now up and running, and it's been a bit, so to remind everyone of what had happened, you started last session at Orlunga, you met a Guardian Naga, you met a certain friendly man with an artifact who is going to help you in your journey when you reach your final destination, and I believe you were heading back to Port Nyanzaru. And so, we're going to start there, on the river, where you had just fought some hags and almost died.
Let's continue. Well, let's rest, and then the next day continue along the river. So
Yep.
I
Yeah,
say
For
we
a second,
should
I
make
thought you
camp.
were gonna say, "Let's just go and kill that doll."
I mean, that's not a bad decision.
He's gotten us killed. He's gotten me.
Let's just say that if we
other
never
members of our group killed
let's just
a
say
number of times.
let's just say if we never find that skull cup that one person was looking for, we can always make one. You know what I mean?
What skull cup are you talking about? I don't remember that.
The rightful ruler of Ubtao wants a skull cup.
Aha.
I don't know if it's actually a cup. I know it's a skull.
I see. Anyways, continuing on the river.
You mean to paste that?
No, I was supposed to... I guess I apparently didn't copy. My mistake. Okay, so another day goes by. And really... Okay, that's nice. You guys make it to Port Nyanzaru.
Yay.
And nothing
No snakes.
of note happens. No snakes, no river hags, no logs that turn out to be giant crocodiles.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
You don't run into the friendly old man.
Let's.
Yeah, we don't have along the river another one of those boats with the Emerald Guardians or whatever, or the Order of the Flaming Fist.
Yes, I think we got
No.
it. Let's
Yeah.
stock up on our healing supplies. So get our 2 greaters and 2 lessers.
Yep.
I think it was 3
And
lessers,
then-
but yeah.
Oh, nice. And then I would like to see if there's anything we can buy, like a scroll or a potion that might help us against undead.
You can look for that.
As a druid, I wouldn't know much about clerical magic, so I was wondering if there's like what would be an appropriate item that we might be able to find. Maybe go to a temple.
Yeah, that'd be your best bet. So really, it comes down to I really should just read through all of the spells. There's nothing really that's perfect against undead in that kind of sense. Your best bet would probably be protection from evil and good, or also a scroll might not be your best bet, although I guess it
Vormash
depends.
can use it.
Yeah, if it's on his spell list,
clerical.
I believe.
Yeah, because I'm looking at druid spells, and I don't know if I should like even need anything on there that I'd want as a scroll.
And then in terms of potions, there's nothing that would like be good against undead, but there are just the usual potions really, like fire breath is good at crowd control, hill giant strength, growth, although I think that's kind of a shitty one.
We know if undead are weak to natural daylight.
They are not.
Okay.
Maybe ghosts, but not the bog standard.
Not your standard zombie.
God.
How much are like if I go into market, can I look for like uncommon items?
You can't buy any items, unfortunately.
Can't buy them. Okay.
Yeah. If you want, you might be able to, like, find an adventurer, and then I might be able to give you, like, a roll to see, like, if he had found something, and if you could convince him to sell you something. But that would just be, like, a role-playing thing. You can't just go, I want to find a weapon +1.
I want
Right.
to buy things. Looking for magic.
You know what? Why don't I go to a temple and see if I can secure any potions of resistance from necrotic energy?
Resistance against necrotic. Okay. I think it.
They're uncommon potions. I just don't know what that pricing would be.
I see. Got you. I believe, if I remember correctly. No, that's a different thing. Here we go. It is a common potion, right? Or is it uncommon?
Uncommon.
Uncommon, I'd probably say anywhere from like 2 to 500 gold, depending on how powerful the spell itself is.
Resistance is. I don't see a spell level. It's a
It's,
cantrip.
well, okay, those are different things. Resistance is a D4 to a save. I don't think there is a resistance spell the way of
Oh, I see what you mean.
Potion of Resistance.
Not like protection from energy kind of thing.
Yeah, it might be protection from energy. Like, let's see. Is it going to be the same? Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell, so it'd probably be more on like the 500 side.
For a potion of
Resistance.
for +4 to save. Damn.
Oh,
Actually
no,
quite
no.
expensive. Oh, you mean
For a potion of resistance, necrotic energy giving you resistance to the damage type, so half damage, it would be 500. A potion of resistance as the spell would probably be like 50 gold or so.
Okay. I'm just thinking getting, like, for 50 gold, getting a +4 against necrotic saves.
D4, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, getting a D4 against necrotic saves, even at, like, before the result but after the roll, could mean a save or a die. Or, I mean, like
they
a
don't
save
have
or a fail.
so
that
many
could
save or
be-
dies in this game. Even, what's it called?
Well, what I mean is, like, it could fail. It could be like the razor's edge between a fail and a save.
Yeah.
What I mean.
That's
I'll
a better
pick
way to
up-
put it.
Can I buy? Let's say, can I buy 4 of those for 200 gold?
They might not have that much, because that's not a very sought-after spell, because Bless kind of does the same thing, but is better, quote-unquote. But I'll say you can find all of them that you want. You got lucky.
I got lucky. I'll subtract the gold from my.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything? Resupplying before you get on your boat and start sailing the bay?
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, I'd obviously refill the potions and buy necessary supplies. How much gold should I be deducting, by the way?
What's that?
How much gold should I be deducting for to refill the potion?
No gold on the,
The potions are
That's
free.
just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was part of the
okay,
deal when
yeah.
you handed over the
Yeah.
golem.
I've got nothing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I should get something, considering I could definitely afford stuff, but nothing comes to mind, and I don't have a resource readily available to look at what I could get.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, it sounds like you want to go sailing. So if you guys could draw me a path that you want to sail.
Sure.
Because it's not going to be the same overland movement from now on, because obviously a sailboat's going to go faster.
Right.
Right.
So,
The sailboat
let's-
you said does fit in the river, right?
Yes, the river is a couple miles wide. Like, you can
Yeah,
absolutely
but-
sail it up.
Nangalore is the next place we want to go to, right? So
Yeah, do we just want to
Would
go
we
in
cut-
through the Kitcher's Inlet?
Kitcher's Inlet.
That's this thing
Like,
down here.
here, let me draw it. We would go...
Near
Yeah,
Port
yeah.
Castiglione.
That's exactly what I think we should do. So head north, go around the
Around
horn,
the...
Mhm.
and then head keep the land on
We'll
our
need
right.
50 stout men to sail round the horn, and we'll
Little
return
do we
with
know, this is
spices
the Cape
and
of
silk,
No Hope.
the likes of which ye have never seen. We're building a casino. Give me 5 minutes.
So I think that'll be the best path we should take.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does anyone have profession sailing?
No.
No.
Why, as a
Here.
matter of fact, no.
Why, before I hunted undead, I was an able sailor.
Why'd you leave?
As undead killed my brother and the ship.
I thought you were gonna say the undead can't sail.
No, what? Haven't you heard of a skeleton crew?
That's not a
Dun,
spell in
dun.
this game.
That's not an undead. Skeletons
mean,
are
but-
totally different.
So I'm guessing you want just kind of like a follow the coast type of path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. So if I measure it out correctly, say you sail at about 10 miles an hour since you're not very trained and you don't run aground or anything. It's gonna be probably a few days. Like I'd say about 3 or 4 days to
4,
reach Kitcher's
yeah.
Inlet.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens.
Ooh, adventures at sea. And technically near shore.
Okay, so got everything rolled up. So the first day, you sail out, and nothing occurs. Thankfully, you don't run aground or anything. And as you move on to the next day,
We did it, lads.
halfway through the day,
You've got it now, boys.
so here's the question. Do they include a... No, they don't. I will be just a short little bit. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure how that one would actually harm you. Although apparently it wants me to do it, so here we go. As you're sailing along, you're going to see something like skim the water near you, and several things are going to jump onto your deck.
Hmm. And the ocean gets bigger, but the boat stays the same.
It's basically our foldable rowboat, except it has a sail in it now. Oh god, it's a skeleton crew, isn't it?
It's
no,
a skeleton
no.
boat.
I told you they existed.
They all thought I was mad.
I
Who is
was
actually
trying-
piloting the ship?
I say not Abdal.
Ah,
Damn.
A wooden ship is just like a tree, right? I can pilot one of those.
Remind me to ask you how you pilot a tree. I'm very interested.
Like a rock.
Of course, I should have realized.
Should have known.
But yeah, give me
You
a
know, the pioneers
local
used to ride those things for miles.
A local, you
to
said?
figure out what these things are.
I even see things.
We don't have local, do we?
I don't believe you do, but oh right, it might be history, I guess. It has a list, but it
I
doesn't.
have no clue.
I have slightly more of a clue.
This boat is neat.
22.
Okay, you can recognize them as Sahagin.
Watch out for the Sahagin.
Okay, so there's you haven't actually put any figures out for us to see.
No, I'm
Okay.
because this is technically just like a straight up random encounter that isn't in the book. So I need to pull up some stuff. Be there in just a bit. Oh, it's uploading. Bit too big. But 4 of them are wielding tridents, and the other 2 seem to have some type of staff.
Great. And are tridents reach weapons?
I don't believe so. I think it counts as a spear. It's fluff-wise, but as a weapon, it's a spear. So spears are
Yeah,
not reach.
It's versatile and it can be thrown, so they can wield it one-handed or two-handed.
So would this be initiative time?
Yes, as they are very aggressive.
Nonsense.
To pilot this boat, do I assume I need to have both hands on the wheel, right?
You do, but like you can let go really if you want to.
Right, so I could like cast a spell and then go back to sailing.
Oh no, like you can, like for the
Just do
duration of an
combat
encounter, you can just let go of the wheel.
Ooh, nice.
You don't need to.
Wait, did 3 people get 20s or?
No, it's
Jordan
you
got
and
a
me
20 history.
got 20s. It's just mine's
Yeah,
natural and
I
yours
also, I
is.
just haven't rolled yet. See, not
Okay.
They haven't rolled yet.
They got an 11,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna mark the ones with the stabs as a different. They get same amount. A 19. Would have the mark. Oh, it won't. Oh well, I'll just have to keep track of which one's which. Okay, so we're starting initiatives. Yeldrin, you're up first. And they have acted. They jumped out of the water for the combat. And they're going to screech something at you in a fish language. None of you speak, I'm fairly positive.
And I will screech
know
at them in a dwarven language.
Generic Murloc noise.
Murloc.
A 13 will miss. A 16, however, will hit.
Pop it one.
6 damage, okay.
And then an unarmed strike.
Sure.
Yeah.
That'll miss. Abdal.
All right, I'm gonna move here. As a bonus, go ahead and do my shielding aurora, and then I'll take a couple attacks at Yeldrin's target.
Sure.
Comes attack number 1. 17
That'll hit.
for 6.
Damage, okay.
And then 18
That'll hit.
for 13.
Okay, that one looks very wounded, but it's not dropped just yet.
Cool.
Okay. Next up, the ones with the staves are going to go. Interesting. Okay. Okay. They are both going to back off into the water and cast a spell. Everyone give me wisdom saves.
2 of them.
Cool.
2 of them, right, Kuba?
Yes, they're both doing the same thing.
12 and 23.
Succeed first, fail
No, I'm saying like no. Everyone rolls me 1.
Oh,
then
You're- So
20.
For the first roll.
23.
9.
22.
Woo!
okay.
I think you had 9 no matter what, Will.
Yeah, no.
So, if I'm reading this correctly, their save is that. So it looks like the only one who failed is Halstad. You seize up as though you're paralyzed, Halstad.
Oh no! Now we
Oh, no.
can't sail.
God help us all.
Seizure. Huh, get it? Seizure?
Gormash, it's your turn.
I take Halstead and throw him into the water for that. Alright. So I'm just gonna smack this this here that's Hagen right in front of me. I'm gonna and yeah, let's swing at him. Let's see if we can hit him. 1,
That'll miss.
2.
And that'll miss.
I
You
hate
absolutely
him.
will not swing at him. Okay. Anything else?
Actually, for some reason, my health didn't get adjusted properly, even though I did on the character sheet. So let me fix that up, but otherwise, yeah, that's everything.
Okay. So after that are going to be the ones on deck.
Sounds like they're not on deck anymore. Baseball.
Okay, I see. Well, these two on top are just going to realize what occurred and rush over here, which would provoke from Vormash.
And I will do that. Oh, by the way, just as an FYI to everyone for later, when I have our protection. So let's see. So in that case, I did go to tunnel fighter stance. I'm just gonna swing at the first one that goes by.
Okay. That one will hit.
Yeah.
11 damage, okay. And now they're going to attempt to crit Halstad as he is held.
Right?
They'll have advantage, and if they hit, it's a guaranteed crit.
Yep. Okay. 13 is the roll to beat.
Is that just a thing you can do against immobilized people?
No, that's just how being paralyzed works instead of coup de grace.
Paralyzed. Yeah.
Okay. It's a very low chance they're going to hit you, but we'll see. What's the number?
13.
13, so 50-50. So that would be a 13.
And an 11. Yep.
Well, that was the advantage.
Oh, I see.
And then 19.
Oh, yeah,
so they'll both hit
50s.
you.
Yep.
So that's... Oh, boy. You ready for this sick damage?
Let's go.
Oh,
Bring it.
man.
5
Ow! Ooh.
and 8 as
5
they mightily
mega
stab
damage.
you in the kidneys.
What are they stabbing me with?
Spears.
Tridents.
They're spears, they're not even tridents.
Oh.
They wish they had tridents.
Okay.
And the other two... I guess they're just gonna disengage to get away from the glowing man.
Damn it.
Magic! No!
So they both provoke from us,
No,
right?
they don't. They disengage.
Oh, disengage, right. Yeah, okay.
Oh dear.
Halstad.
Do I get a save again, or?
Let's see. Yes, you can make another wisdom save. That will succeed. So you are no longer held.
That's my turn, yeah?
I believe so. It's at end of turn. You get to...
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good turn.
Well, you're not going to get automatically crit anymore. Yeldrin, go ahead.
And also, I believe they lose advantage? Or
From
is
that,
when
yes.
thrown?
14
That'll hit.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, critting
Yep.
for 18 more.
Okay, that one will drop.
Uh, 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And make a con save.
Six, so
It
will
is
be
stunned.
stunned.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Abdul, you're up.
All right. Let me just check something here. I forget. With Green Flame Blade, we said that it was a single attack, and it
It's
wasn't
a single
like part of
attack, and then you do extra to anything nearby.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, move here, do an attack on the one to my immediate north.
Sure.
21
That will hit.
for 11.
That one will die.
Now I'll attack the other one.
Sure.
21 for 6.
Okay. Alright, so the ones in the water are going to do something. The one on the top is going to shoot a spell. It's going to target Yeldrin. It's going to roll to hit. Are you missing any HP, Yeldrin?
Nope.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to get advantage on this.
Is a ranged attack.
Yes. It's a ranged spell. You cannot deflect it.
I deflect spell, grab it in my hand, and throw it back at him.
I mean, if this was Pathfinder, deflect ray is a thing.
Yeah.
A 23
The 23 will hit.
for 17 type of damage is it? Radiant damage. and now you are glowing brightly as the bottom one casts the same spell at you. Unfortunately, it will not get oh no! It doesn't get advantage from the thing it did before, but getting hit by that spell gives it advantage. So one more shot at you. That would be a 14.
That would miss.
Okay. That's their move. Vormatch, you are up.
All right. Let's go. Worth a shot. I'm gonna. Five, 10. Take 2 swings on this fool right in front of me.
Go for it.
1,
That crits.
9 damage.
Oh, you poor fool.
I think I incorporated, yeah, so that's the strength modifier does not get added to does not get doubled, right?
No, it's just damage dice.
That means this crit is calculated correctly. Like, holy crap! I rolled 3d10, got a 1, 2, and a 4. Anyway.
Why did you? Oh, right, because you're a half orc. That's right.
All right, second swing.
That'll miss.
All right.
Well, they're going to go. This one's still stunned, and I believe it's stunned until the end of Yeldrin's turn, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And so this last one doesn't like the tides that as they are a turn in, and is going to try and disengage and jump off the boat. So now comes the fun question of how does Tunnel Fighter Stance interact with disengage?
Well, let's see. Tunnel Fighter 5e. Pull back up here. Wrong URL.
You excel at defending your passageways, blah blah blah. While in your defensive stance, you can make opportunity attacks
without using
reaction.
Yeah. And then you can use
you can use your reaction to make melee attacks against a creature that moves more than 5 feet while within your reach.
Okay, so it's not an opportunity attack. So you get 1 attack from the Tunnel Fighter reaction, but you do not get it for it leaving your reach.
Yeah, it's for it just moving more than 5 feet.
AOO, so.
Yes. Well, it's just a regular attack. Go for it. 15 will hit.
5.
That's not enough to bring it down, but it jumps into the water and seems to be swimming away. Elstad.
I didn't like the fact that they stunned me.
Technically, they paralyzed you. Stun is much worse.
That's true.
Paralyzed is a worse effect to have occur to you.
The one with the hearts have the staffs, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna lightning bolt that one.
Okay.
The dex save, DC 14.
Okay. It'll fail.
14 lightning damage.
14, okay.
It'll do a turn.
Okay. Alright, Yeldrin.
I'm going to make an Arcana
4?
to see what I was hit with.
Oh, if you wanted to do that earlier, you absolutely could have.
19.
It was a Guiding Bolt, but it was cast at a higher spell slot.
What do I know about Guiding Bolt?
It's a bolt attack. If it hits, well, it's 4d6 radiant damage, and if it hits, the next attack made against the target has advantage, and it goes up by a d6 for every spell level they go up.
Oh yeah, that one. That's a pretty cool one.
It's a kind of like a basic clerical hit spell.
So the am I still like bursting with radiant light?
No, the second bolt after it made the attack, you kind of faded.
Okay.
It's only the next attack, not the next attack that hits or anything.
Well, time to kill this thing.
Yeah, probably.
That's the spirit.
21.
That will hit.
For 5 damage.
Not dead yet.
26.
Probably now.
8.
Yeah, he is absolutely dead. You break his neck with a quick jab of your quarterstaff.
And then
The
I'm gonna
neck breaker.
eye this one and go into the and give myself dodge.
Sure. Abdal?
Okay, so this one down here, he's just booking it.
He's under the water at this point. Like, you can't see him.
Okay, but the other ones are
The
still
other ones
up
are still,
there, right?
the other ones are still sticking out of the water.
Okay, let me just check the range on. Yeah, okay, I'm totally fucking good with that.
Are you sure
yeah.
you're within 100 feet?
I'm within
Yeah.
120 feet, my friend.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
But I'm gonna go ahead, fire an Eldritch Blast at
20 extra
the
feet.
Magic Man on the.
Are you assuming
What?
it's gender? It's a woman,
Are you
thank you very
assuming
much.
it's magic?
On the
A
Magic
beautiful fish
Sahagin.
woman.
Point is, here comes an Eldritch Blast at the one down below.
Go for it.
13?
That would miss.
Bugger. What about a 12? Would that somehow hit?
What about a-
Somehow it doesn't.
What about a 12 and a $5 donation to PayPal?
Yeah.
What about 12 and a $1
Ooh.
donation?
Okay,
to
they are
Patreon?
going to go, and seeing as their, meat shield front line has either disengaged or died, they are going to kind of start swimming away and dive under the water.
Hooray.
So congratulations, everyone. You've done it.
Did good it.
This is one of those, like, half-hearted victories where half of the things run away and you don't get anything for them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
However,
We'll take every victory counts, right?
that's true.
Yep. We get to fight to live another day. Unlike those guys that died.
All 2 of my
That was
characters.
that was a
Dram.
thing. Killed by his own kind.
He's a pincushion now.
Do we get any XP for... Oh, we don't get XP, right? What is
You
it?
do get some, because you killed some things. It was about, like, 225 each.
565 then.
Aren't it, isn't it 665? Because we were at 440. At least according to my charts.
I have,
I have
340.
17,340.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
well,
I will
anyways,
lose 565.
continuing on, you sail for the rest of the day and nothing occurs, and you make landfall, and or you don't even really need to make landfall. I guess you can sleep on the boat in like shifts. But as you continue sailing, nothing pops out at you, but when you get to about here, you notice something odd.
Odd.
How odd is it?
I am double checking. I haven't read at this part because I didn't
Roll to
expect
find
you
out how
guys
odd it
to sail around the coast. I'm sorry. I should have been prepared.
You should have known we would have done something completely stupid like sail around the coast.
Okay. It is a longship in the distance, but based on where it's anchored, it makes no sense. It would have to be 250 feet long.
What?
So it is one of the largest ships you've seen.
Wow.
Is it? Does it look new?
Yes.
Any
It seems to be
flags?
anchored. You can see a chain.
Anything to try to identify it, like a flag or?
No.
Hmm.
However, you can see a few beings, on deck. You see 2 of them.
How alive do they look?
They're alive. They seem oddly blue, though.
Aw.
And if you have some type
their
of-
race, or...
You can do you have a spyglass or anything? Because you're a few miles off. That in itself should kind of give you a hint that you can see them from several miles away.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really big ship.
But if you want to roll, I believe it would be a history. Because there's no friggin'...
9.
No, you've never heard of blue men. With a 17, though, you can recognize them. They're frost giants, but you have no idea why they're here. Tom, you think they're the Blue Man Group.
The Blue Man
What was
Group.
last year?
Okay, so a ship. powered
That
by
explains the
frost
size.
giants.
Are we able to see what flag they're flying?
They're frost giants.
A frost giant flag, which I think is just a skinned human.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go around. if we
Yeah.
can. Just
Okay,
sail.
so just
like
gonna
a healthy
sail
way, right?
around.
Yeah.
Sure. You can't tell if they notice you or not, but at the very least, they don't seem to be interested in you.
Good.
Also, roll me int checks.
They're not after the Ring of Winter too, are they?
18.
You think they're for them to come to a place they would literally consider hell, being a humid, wet, warm jungle from the frozen tundras of the north? They're probably here for the Ring of Winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, nothing occurs more beyond that. Although if you want to stop at Port Castiglione, you can. It's on your way. Same with Mesero.
And we can get there before, like, by not interacting with the giants anyway.
Oh yeah. Like you
Have we
can
been
just
to
sail
Mesero
past the
before?
giants.
I don't even know if we've been to Port Castiglione before. Or no, Port Castiglione was in ruins, right?
Yeah.
Or was that
Mesero was the ruins that artist Simber is trying to bring back. He told you that
That's right. That's why it sounds so familiar.
it was vanished to another plane, and to bring it back, he has to kill Ross in the sea. Port Castiglione, however, was an abandoned supply depot that was overrun by undead a few days into its construction. So it's literally just a couple of huts and a stretch of beach.
Right.
Sounds neat.
So, care we to explore Port Castiglione?
Sure, might as well just stop off and say hello.
All right, you're gonna stop at Port Castiglione? Well, when you sail up, you literally just see a stretch of beach and several abandoned huts.
Awesome. Hi, Port Castiglione. Let's go.
Are you going to land and make landfall?
We don't want to investigate the huts.
Well, first you have to land your boat. It's
Well,
more
yeah.
difficult than I get out and go inspect.
Yeah,
How are you
no, I
mooring
know.
it? Are you running it
I'm
aground?
saying if we don't want to investigate the huts, there's no point in going to
All right,
landfall.
so there's not even this like a stretch of anything.
Can we
There's a
anchor?
stretch of beach.
Wait. Can we anchor the ship and then use the rowboat we've always had?
Yeah,
And-
I'd say you could.
Okay,
sure.
yeah, that sounds better.
Assuming you don't think that the Sahagin are tailing you and they're going to steal your boat.
Double check to make sure they're not doing that.
Does Sahagin have any sailings proficiency?
What do you
Considering-
think?
Considering they're water creatures, like why would they need a boat?
Yeah. Well, to take boats that... There are boats filled with things. They then sail those boats
They
to
take the
where
thing.
they want to dive down.
Or
At least that's my logic.
just taking loot. Carrying it in hands is way less effective than, having
Yeah.
a hold.
It's possible,
But-
in other words.
There could be something else trying to steal your boat also. You don't know.
But you know
All
what I
I'm
could do?
saying is leaving it completely alone might be dangerous.
You know what I could do? Let me see. I could put a spike. I could change the. I could put a spike growth on the deck.
What's the range on that?
The
though?
range is
Like,
150
It's
feet, but-
concentration, but you gotta be...
Do I have to be within range to keep it up?
I think it also only lasts concentration up to 10 minutes,
10
yes.
minutes, yeah.
And
yeah, so maybe we should just land.
You guys can go. I can just keep track of the boat. You wanna
We should have
really-
installed an
Never
alarm system on
split
this thing.
the party.
Just means I wouldn't be in the fight. I believe in you guys for some reason.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous thing.
That's-
since
I'm
That's
not
current,
dangerous.
too sure about that. Now I'm a little less. I'm a little.
Everyone
worried
roll me a
about going.
perception real fast. A perception? Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Really, guys?
You know it.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Okay.
I see a little tiny bit better than their.
You see a little silhouette of a man.
Got the boosh. Got the boosh.
Scaramouche.
Yeah, it's the character from Samurai Jack, remember?
Yeah.
Hey, babe, that man just totally looked like a penis.
Okay, so
Now we're talking.
what I say is we either put it to landfall and get off and investigate, or we just sail down?
Do that in the comfort of your own room, not in public.
We can just keep going. Let's just
Why
sail in.
can't I do
Okay.
Sail
let's
past?
resolve
Okay.
this book. Let's sail to Nangalore.
I'll give
what
you a
about
hint.
Mes-
There wouldn't have been. There's not even a map for it. I might have given you like a roll on, random treasure cache, which would give you like a explorer's pack, and you might have gotten attacked by some undead.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound.
Maybe like 3 T-Rexes.
Right. All right. So you continue sailing, and as you're
Wait,
sailing
did we
through
not
this
want to
valley,
stop at Mesro?
there is nothing at Mesro.
Oh,
It's
right.
literally a
Forgot
crater.
that,
There's
no,
not even
we
ruins.
went over that. I'm being silly.
It's a giant smoking rock.
It's a giant smoking rock with possible things.
Whoops. What did I do?
Yes, those things are called other rocks.
What did I do?
I see.
Tinier rocks.
I'll take note of this.
I'm guessing it's blank for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan,
it's
we
just
talked about
darkness.
casting Hunger of Hadar.
Easiest way to trigger me. Okay. So as you're sailing through Ataz Muhahaha. Oh, Fogger's not enabled. Oh, let's just disable that so you guys can just see everything. Because I'm not even going to put you on it. It's more just like an interesting little thing. As you're sailing through on the south or north to south, you see above you 100 feet a partially collapsed bridge, and halfway up you can see the makings of a statue. It looks very similar to some other ones. And beyond that, you just see on the underside of the bridge there are some vines where some baboons are hanging out, and they see you and start screeching, but they won't actually attack you. It is all visible for you, correct? If I turned off dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Good.
I can see the bridge and everything.
That's a lovely bridge.
But
What a nice,
back to exploring.
What a nice bridge.
what a very pleasant.
Okay, so it'll probably take you about 2 more days to sail up to Nangalore. And then you could use the rest of the second day to sail back to Kirsabal. Okay. So, the first day of sailing from Ataz Muhahaha, nothing will happen. And as you set off for the next day, and as you're approaching Nangalore, something will happen. Off on the side of the river, the man with the flying snake pet with the priest and thugs will glare at you and say, "Do I even need to say anything?"
Nope.
Actually, there was a strange patch of snow.
No, there
Bit
was
to
a
the
boat
north.
full of
No,
frost
there-
giants.
Hmm.
They must be after artists as well, wouldn't you think?
He'll kind of glare at you and be like, "If this is true, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. You're not getting a thank you," and he's gonna trudge off.
You're
Fair enough.
welcome.
And you'll arrive at Nangalore.
Yay!
Should I even put you on the map, or do you just want to roleplay this through? I guess it could
Probably.
help.
Yeah. But you want us to take us to a room? Is that what you want to do? Like, that'd be the best way to do it.
Well, like I can put you on the Nangalore map, and hopefully it still has all your.
We'll just have to redo our
Character.
health.
This
Yes.
is not the
You-
Nangalore map.
Okay, we'll redo health if you guys are stupid enough to fight her.
Fair enough.
Which at this point, since you're done with her quest, that'd be
Oh, right,
very
that's a lion.
impressive. Right.
I
don't
assume
know,
my
that's-
lion form once more.
I can get you your real form if you wish.
That's cool.
Okay.
That we finished actually never mind. We tried to do the quest for the birds, and then that just fell right through.
Okay, so you are outside of
Where's
her
your tower
tower,
about,
and you can
Tom?
hear her imperiously decreeing various things, such as Tuesdays shall be illegal.
I shall knock on the door.
She will pause and say, "Who goes there? Enter."
I'll step in and I'll say,
Ah,
"It
what
is I,
brings
your
you to
majesty,
Omu?
returning with a gem befitting of your beauty."
The what? I mean, thank you. Give it to me as offering.
But I merely request that I obtain the orchid in exchange, as per previously agreed upon.
What agreement?
Brilliant.
We spoke previously, Your Majesty.
I do not recognize you in the slightest.
You said I was rather handsome.
That may be, but are you propositioning me?
I would never be so bold, Your Majesty.
That's a shame. I may have a husband, but I can always use more servants.
You flatter me.
But
But-
roll a persuasion.
Okay.
May I help him?
Oh my
She-
god.
Yes, you may.
Please.
The
No!
only way I can help him is by shutting his mouth.
He's already dead.
I don't recall this deal you speak of, but show me the gem. If it is as truly as beautiful as you say, perhaps we can forge a new deal.
Very well, and I'll pull out the gem.
He's gonna whip it out right there.
Yes.
You gotta have
Wow,
finesse
that's-
in this.
Where else would it happen?
She is going to kind of stare at it slack-jawed and be like, she just picks up the vase and throws it at you and says, "Give me that."
Gimme.
And I'll present
Such
it
a
to her.
prima donna.
She'll grab it and start staring at it with gem lust.
And
Did the vase have the orchid in it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll-
okay.
I'll politely
No, it's just an
bow
empty
with
vase.
the orchid.
Yeah, I follow suit.
She doesn't even notice you leave.
Yep. No.
Alright.
Hooray, you
Oh,
guys circumlocuitously finished what should have been a really goddamn easy quest. Congratulations, 750
Yay.
experience each.
Now,
Just 700.
This feels like a
750.
fetch
I've made up
game
for
from
one
Cartoon Network back in the
mistake.
1990s.
speaking of circuitous,
Dude,
now we
Beach
can-
House Bungalow was the funnest Flash game ever.
Exactly.
2 was kind of not so good, but I think 3 brought the series back. 4 was pointless. I forget if there was a 5. But anyways, you are done in Nengalore. Unless you want to try and murder her, but...
Let's not.
Think of bad
I mean, she did
ideas.
just try to throw a vase at you.
Oh, you're right, actually. Does a 16 hit you, Abdal?
What?
The vase.
No.
Okay, so she
Is it
misses
technically
with
a
the
ranged
vase.
weapon?
It's a thrown weapon, improvised. She wasn't throwing it at you. You can't catch it.
Interception.
Doesn't work like that.
Interception.
But you spend the rest of the day sailing back to Kirsabal. And I'm guessing at this point you're just going to kind of moor your boat here and walk the last 10 or so miles. However, before you're able to leave... Interesting. Oh, okay. As you're leaving, several things will fly down onto your boat, and they look hostile, and you can recognize them.
The storks have
Mayor
arrived.
Contra.
They are, actually. They are the Eblisses.
Oh.
We're about to get knifed, aren't we?
Just don't open any of their sacks.
Well, they are hostile to you. They want your bone marrow.
Cool.
Hey. We gave her the gem. We left the bag there.
This
You
wasn't
have
part
no
of the
right-
deal.
They get a 20 on initiative.
I don't think they
Cool.
care about the damn deal.
Maybe they don't know about it. Quick,
Maybe
explain
they've
the deal.
altered
Good, I
it.
got a 3.
Quick, inform them of the deal.
Roll off between Vormash and Avdol.
8!
Bye.
8! How it haunts me!
Oh my goodness. So it looks like
I'll take
Avdol
it.
to
Yeah, you're
Vormash.
fine.
So they're gonna go. So they are going to.
Fly away!
No,
about
you
over
wish.
I do.
And now that we have wished, it is our command, right?
The back one is going to flap its wings and is going to start glowing, and
Oh.
it is going to. You're going to see a
the
very
heck is
pretty
going on?
pattern in the air as you
Okay.
get hypnotic patterned. Everyone, roll me a wisdom. I'm thinking this is Pathfinder. Okay,
Not
so
looking great.
Wait, do we have inspiration back?
Yes.
Then before I know the result, I'm gonna try to use
Sure.
that.
Yeah, you know
Good
what? I'm
luck.
gonna do the same.
Fuck. Less.
Well,
Here I go.
Oh, by the way, just saying,
Vormash, where is your wisdom save?
at the very top it's a 21.
Oh, it's one. Okay, I saw it. It was mixed with the
By the way,
Arcana.
actually, my apologies. Everyone should be getting +1 to their saves while they're within 10 feet, which is everyone right now.
Okay,
Okay,
that will
well,
actually
11 then.
save Halstad, but unfortunately, Avdol and Yeldrin are staring slack-jawed at the pretty lights.
Rippy dip dip.
No, you're off by 2.
Yes.
No, you gave me a +1, so I was off by
Yeah.
1.
No, what I said, with that +1, Halstad was able to save.
Oh, okay, that I missed.
And if you recall, it lasts up to a minute. It is concentration, and when you are hurt, or if you are shaken by someone else who uses an action, you can be freed from this effect. And while this effect is going on, you are incapacitated and have a speed of 0, so you just can't take actions or reactions. No advantage or anything. Did I read that right, or am I missing? If it takes any, okay.
Oh, cool. There's a global save modifier. Neat.
Okay, so the other two are going to walk up and try and peck at the people who saved.
Dang
So
it.
2 on Vormash and 2 on Halstead.
Yep.
Okay.
God
So,
damn pecknecks.
hey, you don't get to say anything. You're just, ooh, pretty
The
lights.
pretty lights.
Vormash.
Yes. No.
6 and 7. Halstead.
Haha.
12
Now it's
and
fun.
crit
Oh, yep, that was crit.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
These aren't very dangerous. They're just annoying. Yeldrin. Abdal. Vormash.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize what you meant there for a moment. So
They
here's what's going on.
they get no choice in the matter.
I am going to. Hey, I'm gonna take my take a swing at. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my I forget the name of the thing, but it's the channel divinity that gives me advantage.
Advantage. That's all I need to call
Advantage
it.
versus a certain. I basically designate a foe.
Yeah,
use
yeah.
the channel divinity and get advantage versus it.
Which one do you want to call out?
This
Bottom one?
sorry.
Sure.
The
Okay, so you'll have advantage on that, and I'm assuming you're going to attack it now.
User
Yes, I am.
disconnected from your channel.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
so smash.
That will hit, and that will
See if I
hit.
can get the crit out of it.
Oh, wait, no, advantage, right.
He's advantage, yeah. Just want to see if I get the crit out of it. I'm gonna use a channel. I'm gonna use a smite.
Sure.
So that's going to be. I need to add a macro for that. So that's
Well, it's
9.
just a 2d8 plus 1d8 for every spell level you go up, so 9 plus.
I'm going with just the first right now. So. Ooh.
So 25 damage.
On the first.
In a single blow, it is on its last swan legs.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. Hey, it's 16 anyway.
16 will hit.
All right.
What are you
I can
going
use
to
a-
do?
When can I use a bonus action?
What do you mean?
Like any time or?
No, only
A
on your
bonus
turn.
action is just one of the actions.
Think of
you
it
can take
as
during
like
your
a
turn.
swift action in Pathfinder. You can do it on your turn, but you only get one, and you can't really get another one ever.
No, it's not even that. It's more like, can I use a bonus action while taking another action?
No.
Yes.
Unless it specifically says you can.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm not even gonna smite. I'm just gonna swing for damage. 7 damage.
Okay. With that blow, you will kill it. It will fall to the ground. You will eat well tonight.
Look, should I?
Okay.
check
So
this out?
Halstead is having issues, but before he disappeared, he texted his
Yeah.
action. So Yeldrin, you are shaken free for his turn. The Eblisses are going to go. And this one in front is going to be affected by a spell that I can't say what it does because it'll give away what the spell name is.
It's almost
it's
as if
harder
it
to
is
see.
blurry now.
You metagaming piece of shit. But no, yes, it seems blurry somehow.
Oh, what could that be?
You have
Who could
no
possibly
clue.
know?
And then the other one's going to walk up and peck at Vormash. 18 and 21. Vormash.
Sorry about that. Both hit.
Okay, they'll both hit, so combining the damage, 13 total piercing damage.
Ouch.
Got a very sharp beak.
And that was 2 attacks?
Yes. I don't know if you have... There's really... It doesn't really matter anymore because there's no, like...
User entered your channel.
I guess for resistances, potentially, but... Anyways.
So really shaken free.
Yes, Yeldrin was shaken free. And Yeldrin, your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move away from this one, which is going to provoke.
It will. 15.
Nah.
Okay.
Then I will go to this one and hit it with a staff.
Okay.
Actually, couldn't you add, I mean, it doesn't really matter because you missed, but could you just have gone like this?
Yes.
Probably. But I saw a lot of boating stuff and didn't want to deal with it. 17 to hit
17 will hit.
for 11.
Okay.
25 to hit.
You'd know the answer to
for
that.
12.
Okay, it's very close to dead.
And then I'm going to use an arm strike and wring my hands around its neck. Damn.
No, you won't.
Get here, you dumb chicken.
Someone just dropped something on their keyboard. Avdol,
Oh,
you are
sorry, that was
still...
probably my bag of salt pork.
Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, maybe not. It will not drop the spell, so Avdol remains slack-jawed, and we're going to Vormash. Vormash.
Formash is going to smash.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I'm going to attack the one that does not see me.
Okay.
So 1, no swings. Oh, sorry. Well, those are still gonna miss anyway. But
They will.
and I'm going to go into, and remember it this time, Tunnel Fighter stance.
Okay. We're going to Halstad next.
Tunnel
Is
Fighter.
this one blinded or something?
No, it is under a spell effect that if I say what it's doing will give away the spell.
It's
It's
have I
blurry.
Seen it, I guess have I seen it attack this far away?
It has. It has 10-foot reach. However, that one has provoked. Because Yeldrin went in a very strange way away that let it attack him, but
Oh, so its reaction would be used up if it only had
yes.
one. Risking it for the biscuit.
That's still in its reach.
That's about right.
Oh yeah, diagonals.
Hold on.
Avdol,
just real
snap out
quick.
of it. They're just fancy patterns in the sky.
Just shut the dark here.
They-
18 to identify the spell effect.
Which one?
The
Disadvantage
odd
on attack.
blurry. Oh, it's
It is
actually
blur.
Okay, cool.
Well, that one
I'm
doesn't
there.
like the fact that you're insulting their patterns, Halstad, so it's gonna peck at you.
Ooh.
Are you talking about the one with the, I'm going to say the black Earl Lemon grab icon?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to
Black
be.
I
Maybe
think
a
it's like
ninja?
Ninja Hood.
I think it is,
yeah,
but
it's
so a
still
21 and a
miss.
10.
21 will hit, 10 will miss.
Okay, so 7 damage on that. And the last other one that is very wounded is going to peck at Yeldrin because it doesn't like your quarterstaff. 17 and 20.
That will hit, and that will hit.
2 hits for 11 damage. And it is Yeldrin's turn.
You know what? I'm going to forego using the metal staff. Now it's just all unarmed strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not even mad.
19
What?
Okay.
for 7 damage.
It dies.
Fist of the North Star.
Second attack misses.
No, I'm sorry.
Third attack.
That one will
22.
hit. Well, remember you have disadvantage.
Oh, right.
So technically that 7 and 22 would be 1, so roll me 2 more.
Alrighty. And this one at a disadvantage. 8.
8 would miss. Avdol, you have been shaken free by Halstead.
Huzzah! I will move over here and smash.
You will.
Oh, right. Yeah, wait a minute. I was here. I will
No,
go
just-
there and there. There we go.
Okay.
Or no, that still provokes, doesn't
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, because
You
I
don't
already
provoke
used
for
it.
going
and I'm
in.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Stop thinking
sorry.
Pathfinder. We've been doing this for how many weeks now?
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
like years.
Like 10 weeks
just
or
not
so,
how it
because this is our
works. Yeah.
16th, and how many sessions have we skipped?
I don't know. 27. That's gonna crit.
It's disadvantage.
Oh, right. Damn it. Sorry about that. Here's another because it's
Okay, you
25.
don't get to
So-
crit.
Yeah, I won't crit, so I'll just roll damage again, I guess.
Yeah, just roll it once.
13.
Okay.
Practically the same thing.
It will
Okay.
continue to be blurry as it concentrates on its spell.
All right, and I'll do another attack at disadvantage.
That will miss. Right, next up is Warmesh.
Okay, I wish I actually had my channel divinity right now, but I'm not gonna
Well.
say no. I wasn't gonna say no to those. All right, coming at you hard and fast.
A 14 will hit.
All right, this bitch is getting is getting level 2 smote.
Now that you said that,
Minimum damage.
Well, now
Let's
I
go.
said that I'm gonna do a total of three damage, and no one's gonna know how that math is gonna work.
okay. That's good to know, Jordan. You could have just said it.
Okay, that's not 6. That's
Okay,
not
that will kill it.
Ah!
Congratulations. You get 150 experience each for that fight.
Cool.
And just to update everyone, Jacob will not be making it tonight. I kind of
Yeah,
figured we had
that was
forgotten
kind of-
about him anyways, but he's in a Mayo-fueled rampage right now in heaven.
Is he
This
just
is what I
heaven
imagine I
sounds
did to
neat.
that bird.
Oh, what's our total right now?
14,865. 18,465. 0.5.
Okay, so now you're gonna have to trek through the jungles to get to Kirsabal. It's gonna be one day each way. So, what do you wish
Lots
to do?
of assholes.
Also, here's a really important question. What are you going to do with your boat once you can fly? You know
Dock it.
the
We need to figure out how to make the ship flying. Give it wings.
Pixie
Obviously,
dust.
we just lift.
yes, lift up a full sailing boat.
That
It could
mummy's
fold
not gonna
up,
know what
right?
hit him when we throw a boat at his ass.
Look, we just really need to sew up some bags of holding together and make a really big hole.
Well, we could when we get to the temple, could we ask the Arakakra if they could portage our ship while we go and investigate Olmu?
You probably could, yeah.
At least keep it, we don't have to
Mhm.
dry dock it or anything, but just keep it from sailing away.
Or stolen, but you could easily do that.
Yeah. What would the Arakakra want with a boat?
If you live your life in the skies, a life at sea seems like an adventure.
How poetic.
No, it
do I have to make
wasn't.
survival rolls, or are we
Yes.
going along?
One
river?
survival. Okay, you're fine there. What's
let's go
everyone's
down.
passive perception?
13.
13, okay.
12.
Less than 13.
I got 15.
15. So pretty much anyone with a 13 or higher, so it sounds like Yeldrin and Halstead. You notice that in your path are some very large spider webs, and you can kind of put 2 and 2 together to warn people in time that there are probably going to be giant spiders coming soon. And so,
Sure enough.
yes.
What
there
if we opt not to tell them and enjoy the surprise?
You could do that too if you wish. They'd just be
Yeah,
surprised
can I
during the
just,
encounter.
Motion to Yeldrin and point at the webs, and he nods and smiles.
Don't be that guy.
Wink.
Wink.
Anyways,
Yeah, okay,
formation,
fine.
please, going left to right.
Left to right. Okay. Here.
Okay.
Check me cone.
Alright, let me do this. Let me fix up my health real quick. And up that. As long as y'all are within 10 feet of me, it doesn't matter too much where I am.
Well, I'm assuming we're in like a line, if not a cone.
I like driving in a line because it hides our numbers.
Yes, the battle cone.
This is a
Anyways.
Fire Emblem formation, isn't it?
Technically,
Stymied
house
from
looks
their
pretty good, but-
ambush, from your perceptions, 4 will scuttle down, and we are going into initiatives.
Yes.
You okay?
As you cannot reason with spiders.
What if by seeing the webs we decide to spin our own webs in a counter trap?
And then you just kind of create a what were those two families? The McCoys and the Hatfields just staring at each
Yeah.
other,
Yep.
except spiders and adventurers.
Well, I
It
could
sounds
be
like a
spider.
shitty board game.
Spiders and Adventurers. That's definitely a D&D ripoff.
Anyways, looks like everyone's initiative's in. Vormash, you are up first.
All right.
Anything past this line is webbed. So you know that you might be caught in it, and it would be difficult terrain.
All right. So, is that like direct? So this square right.
That one would be considered web.
I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to flip on top of that.
Sure.
And
Halstead?
that's it. I'm not in range.
Okay, let's make some traps of our own. I'm gonna put a spike growth trap down.
Okay.
And it's alt for the circle, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 20, 20-foot radius. And I will place it, I guess here, right at the edge.
Sure. Keep in mind that's not going to affect them in the webs, but
Right.
if they come
But
out of it.
If they come out, they will have to defend. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeldrin. Interesting.
Okay, that's my turn.
No darts?
Nope.
Well,
Are you out?
Nope.
they're going to slowly approach, and as they get closer, they're going to kind of rear up and fire out webbing. One at everyone.
Is this an attack?
Yes, it is technically an attack. It's going to be an attack roll. So, first up, from front to back, Vormesh. 8. Abdal. 23.
Yeah.
Halstead. 23.
Oh, yeah.
And Yeldrin at the back, 16.
Yep.
Did you do damage? Do I have to concentrate?
No, it is no damage. However, you are restrained.
Also, by the way, this is oh, geez, my bad. It is a minimum bonus of +1, but the R protection is actually based on my charisma. Hello. So I'm gonna fix that up in my global saves, but it's only for saves, not for checks.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounded like everyone but Vormash is trapped in webbing. So your speed is 0, you have disadvantage on all attacks, and attacks made against you have advantage. You can attempt to break through with the strength check, or try and destroy the webbing.
Okay. Too bad it gives us the stats. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, well, Abdal.
Okay. Is Vormash isn't in webbing, right?
He is not.
Correct.
Okay. No point in using Green Flame Blade then. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack it.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage on this.
Gotcha.
Also, what are you attacking with?
My weapon.
What's your weapon?
It's Oh, are my hands tied up or?
No, I'm just wondering what your weapon damage type is.
It's bludgeoning.
Oh, then that does
You need
nothing to the web.
bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, I didn't bother to read that, but I guess
You
I
shouldn't have
didn't
known, so now you all know. So
Yeah, now we all
Yeah.
know. So I guess there's, let's see. I want to say it's like a standard action, or not a standard. It's a certain type of action that I probably couldn't do to change the weapon right now, but I'm not going to bother.
No, I think you can just you can switch weapons a reasonable amount of times in a turn. You can switch it once, I believe.
Yeah.
Without it taking an action.
Let me look.
Really, it's just there so you don't go swing, hit, drop, pull out, swing, hit, drop, pull out, swing, hit, drop, pull out, swing, hit. But if you wanted to switch in between your attacks, you could switch to like a dagger or something if you wanted.
I don't think I even have one. I was just I meant more the fact that the Pact of the Blade can
the Pact,
transform into a different weapon.
That might take an action.
Yeah, that's why I think it's an action. Yeah, I'll just end my turn there since I can't move or do anything else. Or, you know what? Fuck it. As a bonus, I'll go ahead and do my Shielding Aurora, just in case it decides to actually come closer.
War Mash.
What does that actually do, Miss Carrie?
If they come within
what
10
happens
feet...
is if they end their turn in my space within 10 feet, they take damage equal to my class level plus my Charisma mod.
And also he gets resistances to physical damage.
Yeah, and I have resistance
I'm going to
to
scoot
everything.
over here. I'm going to take a swing at Abdal's web.
Certainly. That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
You don't cut him free. That is
it.
literally okay. No, there was a
Almost
2 out of 10 chance.
Yeah.
Some would say a 1 out of 5 chance.
Yeah.
But those are nerds.
Hell with it.
You already used one of.
I'll just hack him out.
You hack him out. There's literally no way you can't.
I roll 0 damage.
And saw the 5 there. Yeah. All right.
To be fair, I could see them saying like you have to do 5 damage in an attack, not just HP 5.
I can
But
see that too.
it's not how it's worded. So.
Yeah, that's not how it works. I would disagree.
But that is your turn. So now,
Tunnel fighter pass.
Halstead, you are still webbed.
So if I enlarge myself, would I still be webbed?
Yes.
Yeah, these spider
That's
silks.
this very stretchy web.
Although I guess if I turned into something with a bigger strength roll,
You could try and break free.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's transform me into a giant elk.
All right, you are an elk now.
Woo! Elk boys. And
Hey, you don't get to talk.
No, but I do understand Sylvan and Elven, but I can't speak it.
You can elk. That's it.
You can elk. 19 would be a +4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so strength roll +4, 21 to break.
You easily break free.
I will flip clop around triumphantly.
Don't walk onto Yeldrin Square. You might get webbed in his web, Yeldrin.
Also, I don't know why I have disadvantage on. But 13 is a 13.
It will break free. So you are no longer webbed, and that is your action. What else will you do?
I will move to here.
Sure.
At the elk.
Okay, so it will be the spider's turn now. Let us see. Hey everyone! Avdol, 23, Vormash, 20, Halstead, 14, Yeldrin, 17.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. That ties.
So everyone is webbed again, and they're going to approach closer.
Do you really only roll one roll for recharge?
For a group, yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay. I guess it speeds things up.
It does. That's the whole, point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now just be glad you're not fighting an adult dragon that's a CR3 creature that gets an 8d8 breath recharge 5/6.
Really? An adult dragon is a CR3 creature?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and break out of here with a strength check.
Go for it. You will not.
Yeah, it's goddamn disadvantage.
All right, Vormash.
Disadvantage on the strength check?
No.
No,
He just rolled it.
by mistake.
Kuba,
so for all I
adult
know,
dragons are 13.
There might be a young dragon. The one that's sized as
Wormlings
large.
Yeah, wormlings.
I'm
are-
sorry.
So
Still, that one, the large one, has
yeah,
8d8.
I'm just gonna try and strike my way out. No.
Okay, Halstead. Mighty elk.
strength. Woo!
Halstead is the only one that is broken
This
free.
time I'm walking up to them.
Okay. Yeldrin. Yeldrin will break free.
Just gonna walk up to this one
Sure.
and then just be like,
They're going to go. They won't recharge.
Ooh.
And so these ones are going to approach. And these ones are very confused as to why an elk suddenly appeared and is approaching them, so they are going to rear back and attempt to bite the elk.
Okay.
So 2 attacks on Halstead.
14 to beat.
Yes.
Yep.
And yes.
The 2 cons.
Here's my question. Are you still considered a dwarf? Do you have the poison resistance still? Or did you lose that?
I believe we agreed that I take on the physical manifestation of the animal, so I lose
Okay,
it.
so you would lose it. So go ahead and roll me 2 con saves for being bitten twice.
Oh shoot, I
Do you
rolled
have
the Elks
the-
con.
Yes,
The
you have to
Elks
roll
con
elk
is
con.
14. Okay. Oh, it's the
Plus
same as
2.
mine. Yeah. So I can. Oh no, mine's 16. So
Yours-
I actually
yours
lost
should
con.
be.
Okay. All right. 15 and 8.
Okay, so you'll succeed on the first one, so we'll reduce that to 1, and you'll take the full from the second. So 8, and then plus 18, 26 total damage.
26 total.
Yes.
So that's minus 18, right?
Yeah, so minus 18 more.
Okay.
Okay. And so the last 2 are going to bite at each of you. Are either of you still webbed?
Yeah, they're both
Yeah,
webbed.
They're
I'm
both
still
webbed.
webbed.
Okay.
Oh, me and Jordan now are both.
Yes. So they will both have advantage as they try and bite you. So,
Sweet.
Avdol. 16.
Yes.
Vormash. 24.
Yep.
Roll me a Constitution.
Owie.
Oh, I
That.
guess it doesn't really matter, but I'll roll for
So
the
that's
spike grab strap
so
too.
do I take the full 19?
Well, roll the Constitution.
Oh, fair enough. It's the same, right?
Yes.
I keep the spike growth, by the way.
14.
Okay, so you'll take half of that, so it'll be 7 instead, so 11 total
Oh
damage.
shoot.
Man, this buff is great.
Okay,
By the way,
Avdol.
You did, oh, never mind. You just missed, didn't you?
Okay. So even though I'm webbed, would I have disadvantage on the spiders?
To
Or is it
attack
just
them,
on the
yes.
web?
It's just
Okay.
attacks are disadvantage. Attacks
Gotcha.
against you are advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And your speed is 0, but that's obvious.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and try and do another strength check to break out.
Certainly.
No.
Alright. Better luck next life,
Yeah.
Vormash. To be fair, they're giant spiders. They're not going to kill you guys. They just might hurt you very badly.
Well, you never know until you try, right?
Not dead. He's very badly burned.
Just mostly dead.
All right. So I've got 2 swings. I'm gonna take the disadvantage and try and hack myself out.
Sure. You will
11.
hit the web,
Come on. Yeah.
and you will break free, and you have another attack.
I do, and I'm going to use it on the spider who is right in front of me. I will swing at him, and
That will
not
miss.
gonna hit anyway.
And after swinging, you remember your friend is still in a web next to you, but it is too late.
It is too late.
Halstead.
I'm gonna hit this spider with my hooves, or at
Okay.
least try.
Does it not get a bite attack?
It has a ram and hooves.
Ah, you can't get bitten by a moose.
25 to hit.
Will hit.
I like these hooves. 28 damage.
What the hell?
Yeah, giant elk rules.
That
I
is
see. Well, you crushed that spider completely.
Elk use stomp.
Go, Stantler. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Which elk are you using?
Giant elk, the CR2.
Ah, gotcha. That makes more sense. Are you sure that's not huge? Because an elk is...
It is huge.
You have to tell me these things,
Sorry about
sir.
that. Yeah, I thought they were just large.
How is that a CR2 creature?
I mean, we've asked that question about a lot of people, about a lot of creatures.
Languages, giant elk.
Yeah. it knows.
Sing us the song of your people.
Elk.
Anyways, are you going to Antler?
It doesn't have multi-attack.
Ah, that's why. Yeldrin.
All right, I'm quite angry at these spiders, so I'm just gonna hit them really hard. 14 to
Okay.
hit
A 14 will just barely hit.
for 8 damage. Critting
Nice.
for 13? No.
Yes, 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And then I'm going to punch it one in the face.
Well, that will hit.
Make it
Spider face.
roll a con.
It will fail, but it will die.
Punch
I
it so
stunned
hard
it to
died.
death.
I'll say
Oh.
something in giant.
Oh,
that you don't
dear.
understand.
Does anyone remember what their initiative score was?
Oh,
Nope.
You.
Here,
somehow
let me just
managed.
Scroll up.
I think it was a 10, but I'm not sure.
it was a 9, I think. Oh no.
No, it was a 10.
It was a 10.
Yeah, it was a
It
10.
went before
Yeah, I know. it
Abdol,
went
so they
before
are
that.
going to go now. They will not recharge, and they will bite. So it's going to go. No one, or who's in web still? Abdol, I think,
Me.
only, right? So they're going to bite you, Abdol. 9 and 14.
Miss.
Now it is your turn.
All right.
Third
I'm
time's the
gonna go
charm.
ahead and try to attack the spider with disadvantage, but I'm gonna go ahead and use green flame blade and have the flame spread to the web. It's not gonna destroy the web if I succeed, but
Okay.
it'll do
Well,
damage.
you need to hit first, so let's see. That
Yeah.
will hit.
For 8 damage, and then that does 3 damage to the web.
Okay. Warmash.
Smash.
Oh, question. Since the web is vulnerable to fire, does that deal more damage?
That does 4.
Oh, okay.
Because
it
it's
just does an
multiplied by
extra point, so-
0.5. So if you had done 4, you would have been broken free, but unfortunately, it has 1 HP left.
Oh well.
So I'm just waiting at the web. Well,
You break him free.
great. Other attack on the spider.
Sure. Which one?
That was the one directly in front
Do
of
you
me.
mean to still be rolling with disadvantage?
No,
You
I
shouldn't
actually-
be, but that will hit with the 20.
All right.
I'm honestly
so-
okay with people like having it up and just being like, if I don't have advantage or
Yeah.
disadvantage, it's the left one.
Yeah.
That's what I do, but that's
Yeah,
because I
that's-
have
that's-
to.
Yeah, sometimes I'm
it's
not
easier
sure
to-
though
it's
if it
easier to
like
manage,
just
though.
yeah.
Anyway, so I'm smiting. Spell slot 1 is gonna be 2d8 plus the damage.
Sure.
Ivy
6 plus
Smite's
2d8.
pretty crazy.
It is really good. Well,
There's no
okay,
light
it's good in
restriction.
this situation because you've gotten into so many random encounters that just let you rest afterwards. It's ridiculous.
it's
In an
pretty
actual
good.
dungeon crawl, it's kind of a resource you have to manage. But here, he should be just throwing smites
Throwing
out
every chance I
willy-nilly.
get.
Yeah.
Halstead.
Anyway,
I'm gonna
so
drop
18
this growth trap.
Sure.
And
Oh,
I'm going
well.
to slowly canter over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ram his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna ram him in the ass.
A pointless distinction, but Certainly.
Well, let's see. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
And I went 20 feet, so he gets the ram.
Gonna be 4d6, I believe.
46 plus 4, yeah. 18 damage.
That just kills it.
Woo!
All right,
Pretty clap.
Yeldrin.
Well, I see me a giant spider, and when I do see those spiders, all I think is hit.
Gotta smash.
6
That'd be
damage.
great if all you could
God.
think is miss. But it is
Miss,
still
I'm
up, but
guessing.
it's on its last 2 legs.
War mash.
A
let
10
me
will miss.
smash.
Then with my unarmed strike, I'm going to try to break its legs.
Let me smash.
16
That will hit,
for 6 damage.
and it will die. You will snap its legs.
I feel like I really contributed.
Yes.
Are you
you-
still
I
in
did
him?
No,
hit
he
one
got
of them,
freed
so
by
And then I
someone
take a third
else.
bonus action to hit Abdol.
From
I'll
there?
allow
Yeah,
it.
no.
I'll allow it.
No zoom punch for you.
200 experience each. And with that, you will arrive at Kirsabal. Okay, so I'm assuming you're just going to be like We just got attacked by spiders. Here is your black orchid.
Here is your flower.
Yes, please take care of our boat. It is over here.
They will be very confused, but they will realize what you're talking about somehow. And they will agree.
Yay. So, how's this ritual work?
I don't know. We haven't done it in a very long time. Let me research.
Okay. Fair enough. Sounds like he really didn't believe we were going to go get that orchid. You know what? I don't blame him.
Okay. It will take... We will have to go to this area you're in. Perfect.
Nice.
And I will have to perform a ritual and dance. It will take about 10 minutes. And then... When it will end, I will lose my wings temporarily, but each of you shall gain a fly speed. And it
Thank
will
you for your
last for a
sacrifice.
week. And she will grind the orchid into powder, snort it, and start dancing around you.
No, I thought her dance was just she will grind on you. It's very uncomfortable.
You're not sure if by bird law this is sexual harassment.
In the distance, you hear some of VJ's mixtape.
But no, the ritual will go off without a hitch. Her wings will disappear, and you all feel the ability to fly. You get a fly speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
Which, you know, will let you fly 4 miles per hour. So if you convert that, you can go 3 squares in a day at normal speed.
That doesn't exhaust us?
No. It's
Wow.
magical flight. And that's
Nice.
8 hours. If you wanted to, you could press on and fly for like a whole day of 16 hours and go 6, but that might start getting into exhaustion.
Yeah.
As you do need time to sleep and eat.
Cool,
So now, you can travel pretty much wherever you want pretty quickly. You have 7 days to do so. And there won't be any encounters unless you stop to sleep. Because nothing's really going to attack you in the air. And also, you can scout at the same time. So,
Cover a lot of ground.
yes.
What did we know about the last guy? He's a mummy or a necromancer?
He was an undead. He seemed to be a mummy when he assaulted Mesro. And you know that he had become a Yuan-Ti.
Which is the Snake Man.
Yes. Evil snake men.
Yes.
7, 8,
So that's the
9,
evil snake man. Then what's the Chinese vampire?
None of your business. But do we want to just do a
I want to
straightaway,
send.
or-
I want to send to our friend in the heart of Ubtao that message.
Found Olmu flying there, meeting artists, fighting undead mummy, bringing Mesro back, fighting tips. Okay.
If she just writes back, "Try not to fight Mesro," I'm gonna be mad.
Yes, don't
New
fight the
stone.
town you're bringing back, please.
New stone, who dis?
You stone. Use your husband.
New heart. But no, you'll get a message back saying, unsure who fighting, mummy, dangerous, disease, curse, careful, artist, dangerous.
Mm. Okay, good to know. I say we start our flight as the crow goes, huh, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Get us straight towards Olmu.
Alright, so
straight
I'll make it kind of like towards the middle. You can get four hexes per day of travel.
Yes.
Unless you want to push harder, then you could go like 6 to 10, depending. Honestly,
Let's
you know
go
what? How I'm gonna do it? You're gonna get four base, and I'm gonna roll like an amount to see how many more you can go
Oh,
as
cool.
like
Like
a
a-
days.
Like a favorable wind or
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
speed. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so today you'll be able to go 8.
Yay.
So
Let's go.
the easiest way would just be to say like 1 through 6, depending on the direction you want to go, if that makes sense, since it's hexes.
Oh, I see. Let me zoom in a bit. Do you want to start one at the top and go clockwise?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess 5.
5. 5 would be here. So
Going clockwise?
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
1,
Oh
2,
wait,
3, 4.
no. I think I
Wait.
was counting from squares for some reason.
No, from like
So
2
there. So
o'clock.
1 there. Do you just want to go that way for the whole day,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, let's do
2,
that.
3? So that is what you see. And honestly, you're in the air. You're going to scout 1 extra square in each direction you go.
Neat.
Cool.
That's the first day. However, you're landing in potentially
territory.
dangerous undead territory. But fortunately for you, nothing pops out during the night, so the next day comes up.
Do we need a survival for this, or since we're
No,
flying,
no,
just-
you're in the air. Like,
Yeah.
you can see the sun and everything. Unless you're flying, like, slightly above ground level under the tree line.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's.
You're going to get the full 11 squares.
Wow.
Cool.
This
Let's
is day
go-
2.
Let's keep course with 5 for 6 squares, and then go 4 for the remaining 5.
3, 4, 5, 6, and now south.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One more square would have flown into a mountain.
And I think that's it for today.
No, didn't we
one
get
more. One more.
another for 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Okay.
Now, are we in uber dangerous undead territory?
No,
No,
we're in
you're
the
actually at the
safe-
edges. You're like in
Oh, wow.
non-dangerous territory, and nothing will pop out at night.
All right.
Okay, this one you're going to get a bit less at 8, but
Okay. So let's go here first.
sure.
All right, let's go here again.
Okay.
1 south.
Okay, when you get to here, since you're in the air, let me see how this is going to work.
Oh, and friendly reminder,
Okay.
everybody, when we're fighting, there's no reason why we don't have to be flying too.
Right.
Unless,
Unless something prevents us from doing so.
yes. As you're flying, you see off in the distance
Ooh.
You're not sure how you're so certain it's Omu, but
It looks pretty
The
forbidden.
forbidden.
Gosh diggity darn it, I don't think there's any other cities that look like, well, cities this far out.
however, as you approach it, you do feel your magic kind of waning.
Okay, so we should try to get close to the ground as we travel then, so we don't fall
Yes.
to our deaths.
Mm-hmm.
And so really, you can only really see one way in that would make it so you don't have to scale down sheer cliff faces or go down a waterfall, which is at the
A
bottom
waterfall.
left. Or you could try and, climb over that magma pool that just every city needs. It really adds a flair of horrific
Oh,
It
death.
ties the place together.
You know, if
Flair.
I'm not
Ugh.
mistaken, doesn't the other city we've been to also have a lava pool?
No,
No.
Nangalore didn't.
Or no,
yeah,
it
it
did.
did.
Zanzaru?
It had like a scar. That
Yeah, it was like a scar. It
Like
kind of
thermal
looked
vents.
like magma, but
Yeah.
no, it was just kind of like a slum. Are you saying the poor are magma men?
No,
Those
they-
Whoa, are you
Goddamn
saying
magma
the
men
magma's
bringing
dropping
down
into
property
magma?
values.
The poor unpaid magmen.
I
The
say we head
magma
down towards
folk
that
to
original
you,
path we saw.
okay?
One that we thought would be the best way in.
Okay, so you're going to go to the southeast or southwest?
Yes.
Okay, so let me find Omu in this map. There it is. Q.
When did we fight Zorbos?
Zorbos were those things that tried to eat armor.
Ah, right.
Those little things.
Those guys. Abdul didn't like that, I remember.
No, I did not.
Okay, so you're going to approach.
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
The jungle parts to
Oh
reveal
boy,
a
I
dead
hope it's not
city enclosed by sheer cliffs. Ruined buildings and stone boulevards rise like ghosts from the floor of the misty basin. Colorful birds glide overhead. A waterfall pours into the basin, creating a swollen river that floods much of the city before draining into a deep rift filled with molten lava. A ruined palace lies a few hundred feet from the edge of the steaming abyss.
I wonder where we should be going.
Back to Port Nyanzaru. Come on, lads.
We found everything
Oh,
we
cool.
need to
It's
here.
to scale, so I can see exactly how far this gap is.
Yes. That's the nice thing about these maps.
Yeah, that's a little far for Dimension Door. And I take it that as we're here, we cannot fly.
Yes, it seems like as you get closer, when you're within a few hundred feet of the city, your magic, only your flight seems to peter out, as though the ritual is being profaned by something. However, it only seems to be while you're near Omu.
And we have landed somewhere around here, right? This
No. Southwest, the stairs.
here. Oh, there. Those are stairs. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see the whole thing, right? Like,
Yes.
okay, good.
I thought when you said stairs, I thought you meant like here.
No.
My turn order was obfuscated
Little
that part of the map. Yep. Okay. I guess we could see this, huh? What is that building?
Yes. Give me a second. Here we go. A guardhouse stands near the entrance to the city. Arrow slits are cut into its limestone walls, and a lopsided iron portcullis hangs over the gateway, beyond which you see an open plaza.
Plaza.
Anything to suggest recent use? Sorry.
What perceptions did you all
7.
get? A 7, unfortunately. That nat 1 means you're kind
21.
of... Okay. While Halstad is blankly staring at the guard plaza,
I've never seen
Abdal
Stonework,
notices
so
there's a very, very recent set of footprints heading into the guardhouse.
he points them out to me. Can we see what, like, are they human?
I'll point out the
Humanoid?
footprints.
They're humanoid.
Medium
Like
creature, then?
human, like booted feet.
Man flesh.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Okay, so somebody's obviously been in that guardhouse. Nothing to say that they couldn't still be there. I'm going to spend 2 charges of my staff to give myself bark skin.
Sure.
This seems like a good time to start investing in defensive stats.
Are you going to approach it?
I will slowly approach it.
Yeah, and I'll
but
be
I
with
will
them.
try to perceive to see if there's any like tripwire traps or anything. That
Yeah.
There doesn't, and as you approach, you hear the sound of combat.
Oh.
And it sounds
Fighting.
like one person is fighting several things.
It could be artists. I'll open the door.
Yeah, the battle.
There's
might
no
be joined.
door.
I'll
Oh,
it's
enter
just
the
a-
plaza.
gotcha.
Okay, when you enter, you do see artists. Can I move this closer? Yes, I can. Thank God. 'Cause at this point, we don't really need much else. We just need the Omu and the random battle map, because unfortunately, most of these don't have maps of their own.
Oh, like traveling maps.
Yes. Like,
Now,
you're probably not
this
going to be
is-
traveling. You're not going to be going to any other areas. So
this is really game mastering. But knowing that artist is a nigh immortal creature, do we even have to help him?
immortal
It's
things
their
can still
boss.
be knocked out.
That's true.
Tis the season.
Wouldn't the season always be winter?
Exactly. All the more reason.
It's too bad I can't edit my size. It'd save you some trouble.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think we all wish we could edit our size.
Yeah. I am
Anyways,
beautiful
he is
once
fighting
more.
snake men.
Yanti.
You don't know that.
Fair enough.
But we were
Yanti
told.
with a question mark.
No, I prefer black tea.
I'll give myself.
Okay, so the two at the front.
Here, that's for Barkskin. Sound good?
Sure. Difference between these.
Are you saying all these snake people look the same to you?
Well, yes, but I'll give this away. All three of there are 3 types of snake people here, and I need to figure out what is going on with them. Oh, I see. They don't look the same. The two at the front have a human body with a snake head. The two behind them have a human head and body with snakes for arms. And the one at back has a human head and upper body with a serpentine lower body, like a naga. I like that imagery of a man with snakes for arms.
Yeah.
But we're going into initiatives.
I have so many of these Roll20 tabs open, I can never tell which one's the actual
Yeah, yeah.
Right. God damn it! What the fuck? I've corrected my. Fire.
I think you're rolling off against the slow ones.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, no. Hang on. They might have a higher deck than I do.
5 was a +2, so they are going to go before him.
There you have it.
We'll make them 5.5. Has everyone rolled?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters in this. And we're going to start off with Artis. He's going to notice you and be, "Ah, my friends, you finally arrived. Give me 1 second," and he's going to run forward and try and stab this snake man.
I like
He is
your
going
style,
to use
artist.
he's going to use his dagger. First attack is a 13, 18, and 20.
+3 dagger. Holy cow.
All of those will hit. So he'll hit 3 times, doing 19 total damage. And now, the snake man in the back, the Naga, will go. Okay, it is going to slither forward and attempt to bite Artis. And now I need to keep track of all of these separate tabs. Wonderful.
It's like playing against
So a
yourself.
15 and a crit.
Oh no, artist.
So those will both hit. So he's going to take, let's see, does he get a constitution versus the bite? No, he doesn't. So a total of 12 and then 22. So 34 damage. So he's kind of hurting after that. And he is constricted by that snake. Okay, Halstead, your turn to try and save a legend.
Well, considering how I saw my buddy Yeldrin theorizing how he can get there, I'm going to elk myself and then charge and ram this one.
Sure.
There. And elk is 42 HP. I guess this is going to be my go-to form, so I can just leave it there. Okay. Time to impress artist, please. Impressive. Inspired by his courage, I'm going to try that again. There we go.
Much better. That will hit.
So
14
inspired.
damage.
14.
ram.
Okay.
Oh, and he has to make a DC save.
I believe it was strength, correct?
Yeah, strength 14 or he's not prone.
He is knocked prone.
Okay.
His snake arms flail wildly. Yeldrin, go ahead.
I'm going to speak to artist and giant elk and see if he understands.
Gonna move to here and throw 2 darts
Unfortunately, no, he does not.
at this one.
Sure.
The one at the very bottom
Snakehead.
one.
Dart. Fuck.
No.
Double dart.
Yes.
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
For 13 damage.
Okay. You dart him good.
Right in the dongles.
Abdal, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to move up here and fire a couple Eldritch Blasts at this fine fellow.
Okay, the top one. That got stabbed by Artis.
Mm-hmm. 13?
It's a type 1. That will hit. For
1.
1 damage.
Yeah! Here comes another. Get ready.
Yeah,
19
we'll hit.
for
For
4.
4 damage. Okay. Artis is going to shake his head sadly.
That's fine.
You've let down your hero. Okay. So the one directly in front of Artis that is not grappling him is going to go. It is going to try and scimitar the elk that bopped his friend.
Yep, 14 to beat. No, sorry, 16 with Barkskin.
Yes,
That'll
and
hit?
yes.
Okay,
So 2
so
hits, 5 and 9.
let me make
Two
the
cons.
2 concentrations.
Yes, and
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Okay. And so
14,
that's,
huh?
yes, 14 damage. And now, whoops, I skipped. The ones with the snake arms are going to go. Let's see what kind of fun they can get up to. Okay, this one's going to reach out and attempt to bite you with both of its snake hands.
Wow. Okay.
Getting a 6
No.
and a 20.
That'll hit. So another.
So 11 damage total, no save. And roll me a...
Well, here's another con for
Yes.
the spell.
You will keep it up.
And it was 11 damage.
Yes.
Right.
And the other one will go to Yeldrin and attempt to snake arm you. Getting a 14 and a 10. I believe those will both miss. Yeldrin,
Sorry, what was that?
a 14 and a 10 to hit you.
Oh, neither hit.
Okay, just making sure. Now Artis is going to go. Oh no, Vormash, I'm sorry. I did a double tap.
Excuse me. Going to 30 feet. Zip on over here. And take 2 swings.
Sure.
You got 15-foot reach. Holy cow.
Not 10. Oh, sorry, you're right. I actually can't. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Here. Because I'm too far away to actually do anything. Bet I could do. No, yeah, I'm.
Double
no,
movement's a thing, right?
To actually go over here instead, and I'd be able to hit it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, 2 swings.
Okay.
So 17.
17 will hit.
Heck with it. I'll throw a smite out.
Keep in mind, you won't be resting just as often, but...
Okay.
We've entered the dungeon.
Yeah, we are in dungeon mode, so now I'm not gonna smite. So damage.
Damage, okay.
No.
And a 9 will miss. Now Artis is going to go. And he is going to say, I hate resorting to this. And as he is grappled, he is going to gather power in his hand and use the Ring of Winter to fire a spell, creating a cone of ice.
Is it
Cold?
hot ice
What
or
if-
cold ice?
Some would
No,
say
it's
it's
hot
cold,
cold.
as though it's a cone of chilling.
A cone of
Cone of
pretty
freezing.
How
uncomfortable.
chilling.
And it's going to
Wizards of
catch
the
these
Coast might
3.
sue.
Yeah, but this is Wizards of the
I know.
Coast. So each of them are going to make a dex save. What is the DC on his abilities? I wish it would tell me. Oh my, that is powerful. The DC is 17.
Wow.
Okay, so that one will fail. Let me see if the different snake types have different amounts. They do not. That'll fail, and that'll fail. They'll all fail the save. And so those 3 in front of him will each take 35 damage.
Artist, calm down, boy. I say in
Cold
giant elk.
as ice.
That's just how your giant. That's just how giant elk sounds to us. Big grunting noises.
I'll say, I don't prefer to do that, so hopefully we can finish them off after performing that. And so now the one that is grappling him is going to hiss at him menacingly and attempt to constrict him again. It will fail, but then it will lash out with a bite. And that will hit, doing 7 damage to Artis. So he's no longer grappled. Elstad.
This one's gonna get a hoof.
Sure.
Or at least I
Hoof
hope.
to the head.
Nope.
No, that will not, unfortunately.
Clumsy hooves.
Artist shakes his head sadly. Eldrin.
Has this one below me taken any damage?
It's taken a little bit as Vormash clipped it with one swing.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this one and try to hit it with the quarterstaff
Okay, that will hit.
for 11 damage.
It's still alive, but it looks very wounded. Like one more quarterstaff should be able to do it.
Pop it.
It
Yeah,
will
you-
die. As you
And
crush
then I'm
its
gonna-
snake head.
Punch this one. 20.
You
And
punch it right in the snake.
And it needs to make a con save. 8 damage.
That's one with the snake for a head.
No, that's the Naga.
Ah.
14?
That will succeed.
Okay. 8 damage.
Or that will match.
That will
So
succeed.
it'll
then.
Yeah,
win,
it succeeds.
Okay. So, you're making ground. Avdol, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna go ahead, step up here, and attack the snake.
Sure.
Oh, is the one that I ran before still?
Oh,
on
it
the
stood
ground,
up,
or-
but
it stood up. Okay.
yeah, I kind of assume as long as it doesn't move.
Because there's no
That will
problem.
hit.
21.
It would only have been important because I would have got advantage on the
The
attack,
21
right?
will hit.
13.
13 damage. You smash it good.
And then 25.
25, go ahead.
For 12.
12. Also, I'm sad. We're halfway through a combat against snakes, and no one's made a whacking day joke.
No.
Hey, be glad that I haven't asked why it's always snakes.
Whacking day.
It
was,
is always snakes for you, Jordan.
what was it?
does it have to be snakes?
It wasn't an excuse to. It wasn't an excuse to get rid of snakes. It was just an excuse to beat up the Irish.
I took many a lump. It was all in good fun. Alright, so this one that is hanging on to life is going to attempt to scimitar the elk.
Okay.
Crits
Oh, God.
for
That will
10.
scimitar me pretty hard.
So roll the con just in case you drop the spell.
Also,
Just
am I
imagining
correct in saying
strong
that this thing
bad.
is the elk is a 3x3 creature?
He is a giant elk currently.
Yeah, a giant elk is apparently huge.
And 21 for
Scimitar.
8 damage.
That brings me out of elk.
Okay. Where do you want to show up? I think you show up.
Right. I want to be as close to it as I can if
Okay.
that's possible.
That's fine.
And then another roll, right?
Yes.
I keep it.
And you will keep it.
I'll go, no, artist, please, senpai, don't look at me.
Now this one in front of you will kind of chuckle at you because it has a human head, and then its hands will hiss and lash out,
Also in a chuckling
getting a
sound.
22.
Yes, but now I'm a dwarf again.
That's true.
Okay. 22
So
16 will
first.
both hit.
So it's 11 on the first
yes.
hit.
Let me roll for the poisons first.
There is no save. It's just half.
Oh, I just take half?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 6 and 5. So that's 11 and.
And that last one, first roll
11
for
and 10.
Barkskin, because that 16 might miss you, I think.
No, it matches.
Okay. It wasn't a crit though, so it's 5 and 9. So
I'll keep the bark skin.
yeah.
So,
So it's
14.
11 and 9.
11 and 9?
Or yeah, 11 and 9 total damage.
Yeah. Got it.
So 20, I think, total.
Yes.
All right. Oh no, there's one more that's going to attempt to bite Avdol with its snake hands. 21
Oh
and
yeah.
20.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you have poison resistance as well, correct?
It's also
Mhm.
a dwarf. Yep.
So 10 and then 8, so 18 total damage
Okay.
after resistance. Vormash.
Smashing.
So you say, but we shall see.
Well, I will try my best. Okay, that's
That will hit. Doing 11. You slash it. Bash it. That'll hit.
Attacking snake people? That's a paladin.
Well
I
played.
hate you.
Well played.
Okay, we are back to the top of the turn list, and Artis is going to go, and he does not want to use his ring again, but he will attempt to stab the one in front of him. Getting a 19.
Do we know what exactly Artis is? Is he a wizard?
Maybe of the coast?
Good question. I don't know.
He
It
is
doesn't
a
really
person.
say. He
All we
just
did was shake his hand and it was cold.
Yeah, he's just a man who has a magic ring. He might not
Alright.
even have a class.
Fair enough. We know he has a knife.
Yes, a
Both
very good
psychopaths in this
knife.
world.
And he's got a knife.
He calls it his bookmark as he stabs snakes
Yes,
with it
Seriously.
and kills said snake with it. And he'll make 2 more attacks on the one beneath him, critting it and missing. Doing 10 to that one. That one looks very wounded as he stabs it in the... That's the type 3.
That's the one with the high turn, right?
The snake legs. Now it's going to go and
Wait, snake legs as in it has snakes for legs?
no, it has a snake body for its
That
lower
would
half.
be hilarious. It's walking on snakes.
I'm just imagining like a type 4 of this is just a snake head, snake arms, and snake legs with a human torso.
Just a ball of snakes.
I
Shadows
don't
of
want to
Yarnum
ask, but
fight
what
from
about the
Bloodborne.
trouser?
Trouser.
It will miss on that, and it will crit the bite.
Wow, these are some wild rolls.
They are. So Artis is going to take 14 more, and he's kind of huffing and puffing, but he's hanging in there for now. But this fight probably won't be able to, shouldn't go too much longer. Halstead.
Let's go, Shillelagh, and smack this snake.
Sure.
26 to hit.
Absolutely will hit.
9 damage.
Okay. Anything else? Yeldrin.
All right, I'm gonna start with bopping in this one.
Sure. That
10
will
probably
miss,
misses.
unfortunately, as you bounce off his scaly flesh.
Does a 12 hit
A 12 will.
for 7 damage.
7. It looks very wounded, but it's not dropped just yet.
And fist to the gut.
You
Hey.
crit it,
Boom.
and you eviscerate it.
With my hand?
Your fist
Don't
will
ask
go.
questions.
He goes, no, the
Abdol.
snake torso, or this torso, the only human part of me left.
All right, let's beat up some more snake people.
Say more, you have to
No,
actually
let's
beat them up
not.
in the
You know
first
what?
place.
Forget
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
Here I go again. 24.
Okay, you'll hit on that one. For 10
10.
damage. Okay, that one's very... Whoop. Too much reduction. It's very wounded, but it's still standing, as your blow is not enough to finish it off. And for vengeance, it will lash out with its arms, getting a 6 and a 22.
The 22 will hit.
So 8 total damage after resistances. And now on Halstad, a 23
Yep.
and a 10.
Okay, so let's
8
go
damage.
for the roll. I lose
And you'll
Barkskin.
lose Barkskin. Won't affect, because Barkskin doesn't lower your AC to lower than 10,
No.
does it? Okay.
No, it doesn't.
4 mesh.
And that was 8 damage? Yeah.
Yes. It is your turn, Vormesh.
Oh. What have I been doing this whole time? Missing.
That'll hit.
8.
8 damage. That one will die as you
Alright,
cut its
so-
snake off.
Yeah. Wait, which snake
It had
was this
hands.
snake on?
Both of them.
So, in that case, do I still have movement?
Yes.
Sorry, rephrase it. Let me flip the question around. Can I move and then attack again?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So
How long have we been playing 5th?
long enough, not long enough for me to remember that.
Apparently.
Second attack on this snake asshole.
That was a very fast ping.
Clicked on the snake, right?
Yes. He's not attacking Halstad in the back. What are you talking about? Okay, so that one is wounded. It's bloodied. And Artis is gonna go and he's gonna yell out, "I'll save you, elk friend," and try and stab this snake.
I'm not an elk
I will
anymore.
save you, elk friend.
Obviously, I'm an elk that transformed into a dwarf. What was I
Yes.
thinking?
So he's going to hit 3 times, critting once. So this is going to be interesting. 23 damage over that whole swing.
Not bad.
And that will bring that one down. And he will sigh a sigh of relief and say, "It's good to see you, and perfect timing. That
Nice to
was
see you too, Artis.
a dangerous fight, but we made it through. Now, I need to take a short rest."
Yeah, we'll rest with you, Artis.
That's good to hear.
I'm gonna use we have 6 hit dice now.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna use 3 hit dice to heal back up.
Yeah, how much do you heal just from resting?
You've already
Nothing.
hit your hit dice.
Oh,
You
we're
spend
just
hit
doing a
dice.
short
He
rest,
spends
okay.
7 hit dice. Heal 38. In fact, he's going to spend a few more. Okay.
Is there a maximum you can spend on a short rest?
Up to your level. However many you have. And you can do them sequentially, so you can see how much you heal.
Right, because it's over the time of the rest.
Yes. After that hour, he'll say, "That was a good rest, so now I think we should explore this area a bit closer, as I saw some graffiti that didn't seem to be in ancient languages."
Ah, interesting.
And I'm guessing that's where we'll leave it.
We can go over the graffiti real fast, but then
Okay,
we'll leave
cool.
it there. And so you search this whole garden entrance, and you find the following graffitied on the walls. The first message is, "Fear the fangs of Ras Nasi." The second says, "Eric, I've gone in search of the 9 shrines. V." The third,
V as in like.
just the letter.
Okay.
Like, it seems like a signature.
Do we see a little Guy Fawkes mask drawn next to it?
Little stick figure Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
The third says, "The puzzle cubes are the key." The fourth, "Beware the frog monster." The fifth, "Who is Unk?" The sixth, "All hail the king of feathers."
Ooh.
The seventh, "The snakes are not what they seem." And the eighth, "Kubazan equals bravery. Shagambi equals wisdom. Moa equals question mark."
Shagambi.
Shagambi.
Chef Gumby?
And
Fuck
on
you,
that,
Gumby.
well, first, I figure there's something you guys really want.
Level 7? Yes,
XP?
please.
That fight was worth 875 experience each.
Cool.
805, you said?
75.
75.
And with that, you have located what seems to be the final area. And let's go back to the Omu map real quick. And with that, that will be it for tonight. And hopefully we'll pick this up next Monday. Lord knows we'll find some reason to call it off, but hopefully we don't. And until then, have a good night, everyone. And I hope that was enjoyable.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Good stream.
See you all later.
I really hope at the end of the day it's just Xerix with his giant ass thing of mayonnaise.